Holloway's going to accept the challenge, the exchange out of anger. I don't think so. You know what I can see a lot of in this fight, chat? Holloway slipping a few shots. I'm making this prediction right now, chat. Holloway's going to slip a few shots of Ilia Topuria and do this. Yes or no? Bet you anything. So see it. That's my one read for this fight. We're going to see that so much. You know, like you're doing the matador thing with the red thing, the red bit of a flag to the ball. If Ilia comes charging in and whiffs on Holloway, 100% we're going to see some of this at some point in the fight. That's the move. That's 100% the move. One of them's going to do it anyway, even if it's Ilia. Ilia might slip a few of Max's shots and do that as well. You know? Mark Goddard starts to fight. Ilia points to the center. Yeah. Oh, I told you! I told you! How did I fucking told you Holloway would do that earlier this week? And you know I did. Holloway did this, like, matador thing. I told you he would do that. Did you see Ilia tells Max he'll be ready for him in the middle of the cage to do it for the fans, and Max shakes his head no? Yeah, I did see that, yeah. But, here's what it is, dude. We're going to find out Saturday night. No, Max only does the point down to the ground when the opponent is a beaten, broken mess. You know, that's the way it goes. I mean, that's a fact, right? He doesn't do it for fights that he's losing and they say, you know, it's to give the opponent a chance to win, but he's won other fights before and not done that, you know? So, I mean, against Yair Rodriguez, he was winning and he didn't point to the ground because he was having a bad fifth round against Yair Rodriguez. So, I like Holloway, but this is true. It's not to give him a chance to win. Like, it's just if he's facing a broken and battered opponent that has been schooled and is like a shell of themselves, he just points to the ground and then gets into a dogfight with him. No offense, but it's the truth. Ilia's smile is still more natural than Dustin's. Yeah, true. Ilia's is... like that, but Dustin Poirier's is literally this. It's so weird, Poirier's smile. It's so strange. Do smile impression, vid, Dana's would be the funniest, yeah. What's Dana's? Oh, yeah, he does that. Dana says something crazy and then forces them into agreeing with him by doing this. You used to say you're a tall 6'2". Now you say you're a tall 6'3". I actually used to say I was 6'4". Then I said I'm probably more of the tall 6'2". But I just wanted to undercut myself so I didn't get fraud checked by DDP potentially, because that was a fear of mine, to be honest with you. If I would have met DDP and he would have been the same height as me, and I would have been, fuck. Because the only way I've ever measured height is by putting my hand like that onto a wall and then held my finger on it and measured with like a tape measure. You know, I've never been measured by a doctor since I was at school. Thank you for the $8 Australian. Whitaker looked excited to fight. Dude, why is everyone so... Stop mentioning my height, dude. It's so... honestly. It's so lame. Whitaker looked excited to fight. Hamzat looked... I'm tall. Like, I'm sorry. You know? God. I'm off by half an inch of height. Cool, dude. You don't make DDP look small if you're not over 6'2", dude. Thank you for the $5. Jesus Christ. If Paddy versus Moicano happens, who would you bet on? Paddy Pimlich. Thank you for the 20 Mexican dollars. I don't know. Moicano looked great against Benoit. So if Moicano gets his shoulder fixed, I'll go Moicano. But I don't like that he's trying to not have the surgery for it. Let's face it, if Moicano got the surgery on his shoulder, how many weeks removed would he be from surgery already? You know what I mean? Let me have a look. He had that fight at the end of September. He would already be like 3-4 weeks removed, you know? Probably be okay to go by the new year. So, I don't know. I just think it's a really bad decision. He wanted to fight in December, but now he's left it and still not had surgery, and it's been a month, you know? Thank you for the 26 months of membership. Hi, Guru. I don't know what to say, so what's up? How's life? Life's good. My sleep is all over the place, so I'm actually not in the best of moods at all times, but I'm streaming. I did content. I wanted to do a bit more. Hopefully, I'll be up early tomorrow. I always say that. Never am. Can't sleep, ever. I just want a spliff. But if I have a spliff, I'll eat crazy amounts of food and then I won't lose weight. Maybe a drink of alcohol. But if I have a drink of alcohol, then I'll just get all crazy minded and tweet some fucking crazy shit again and then get in trouble nearly and then. Is what it is, isn't it, man? Thank you for the 34 months of membership. The Holloway glaze, dude. The Holloway stuff is crazy. You know, I was saying like the most technical fight in UFC history. Holloway Topuria. Like, guys, come on. Like, he just lost, man. Like, let's move on. He'll win moving forward. And like some of the things I'm seeing on there is just like any way they can subconsciously give praise to Holloway. And it's just like, dude, Topuria bullied him around. And Max landed now and then, and he kept up in numbers. But, dude, Ilia was dangerous start to finish and eventually put him away. And he did stun him in round 2. I've watched it again because I paid for it. Pay-per-view time, UK. Normally you get it as part of the package, but now I can watch it back way earlier. If you're a real MMA guru, name Khabib's first 16 opponents. Fuck, who was Khabib's first 16 opponents? Well, of course, it started with the Ukrainian prospect that was 1-0 called Vusal how do I think to pronounce it? Bayramov. That was the first one. And then we moved on to the great Russian 0-4 prospect, Magomedov. Ran out of names. Then, of course, the great prospect Ramazan Kurbanismailov, 1-0. And then Shamil Abdulkarimov was the next one. He was 2-0. Then it was back to an 0-0 opponent when he was 4-0, called Saeed Ahmed. Then a 1-0 opponent called Eldar Eldarov. Wouldn't even believe it. And I think it was something along the lines of a 2-0 guy, Shakhblat Shakhmakalamev, if I remember correctly. Then when he was 7-0, he fought a 2-1 opponent. Then, of course, when he was 8-0, he decided to take a big jump up and fight a 5-5 guy. His name was Vitaly Ostrovsky. And then after that, real big leagues. Now he's 9-0, fought a 4-2 opponent. Then Saeed Kalilov, great opponent, 13-9. Then when he was 11-0, championship level fight, if I remember correctly, 0-2 Ashot Shahinyan. And then once he beat that guy and went 12-0, he thought, now, time for a big jump up. Fought 1-1 Kajik Abdajian. Then, of course, when he was 14-0 and about to get into the UFC, he fought the great Vadim Sandolitsky, who was 0-0. That was his big jump. And then, of course, to get into the UFC, he decided to go for a fucking legendary opponent when he was 15-0. This is when he was 15-0. So the jokes are over. It's time to take on real championship caliber opponents to prove that he's ready for the UFC. So he fought 28-22 Ari Marcel Santos at Pro FC Battle in the Caucasus. It was a legendary matchup. And 28-22 guy. Great fight. And then, once he got 16 wins for free, he did great in the UFC, you know? Just to put that in perspective, by the way. Those were his first 16 wins. Ilia Topuria is 16-0. Yeah! Oh, yeah! Holloway, Volkanovski, Emmett, Mitchell, Jai Herbert. Come on now, dude. Ryan Hall, Damon Jackson, Yusuf Zalal. Come on, bro. He fought a 7-1 guy when he was 5-0, 8-1 guy when he was 4-0. Wow, dude. How did Khabib do it? Ilia had no amateur fights. Need to mention that as well. Straight in the deep end, dude. What do you know? Anyway, what a go. Am I right, guys? Right, nice. This is a fucking banger tweet, dude. God, I'm going to fucking get Khabib with this one. Yeah. Like this fucking tweet. Fuck Khabib, dude. Fuck him. Who's with me, dude? Fuck that girl, yeah? Dude, look at that, though. Ilia Topuria and Khabib Nurmagomedov's 14th and 15th pro wins compared. The difference is insane. We need to start rethinking who we just chuck around the term GOAT for. Ilia's straight in at the deep end. Khabib was in the kiddie pool with floaties on for nearly 6 years. Ilia Topuria's 14th win was Volkanovski. Holloway's 15th win was Max Holloway, sorry. 14th win, Volkanovski. 15th win, Max Holloway. Khabib's 14th win was some random 0-0 guy, and his 15th win was a 28-22 opponent. Dude, stop calling Chimaev style Khabib style. Dude, Khabib was shit compared to Chimaev in terms of dominant grappling. Let's just call it what it fucking is, dude. Fucking hell, I'm sick of it, bruv. Dude, he's like Khabib. Dude, Khabib took Michael Johnson to a 3rd round. Can we stop? Edson Barboza to a decision. Come on, bro. I don't think he did. I think I'm making shit up. Yeah, he finished him in the 3rd round. Like, can we just be real? Chimaev finishes the equivalent in the first. You know? Oh, man, remember when he took Ally Quinter to a decision? Whoa! Crazy, dude. Absolutely crazy the way he did that. Wow. Edson Barboza to a decision? Holy shit, dude. No fucking way he did that shit. Wow, Daryl Horcher to the 2nd round? Whoa! Pat Healy to a decision? No fucking way, dude. Holy shit, man. Come on, bro. I insult MMA Central to bring back the intro, please. You want me to fucking terminate your channel, do you?